Welcome to San Clemente's Video Library. I'm Joanne Bade, City Clerk of the City of San Clemente. To skip this introduction, click on Skip Intro. This video will play on most internet connections. To fast forward or to advance to a particular agenda item may require additional loading time. To access a particular portion of the meeting, please click on one of the links on the right side of this screen. The Show Help link below explains various features that are available with this site. If you have questions or encounter difficulties, please call my office at 361-8200. Thank you.
We're here at Vista Hermosa Park for the second annual Friends of San Clemente Beaches, Parks and Recs fundraiser. The real key thing about this one, however, is that we're going to be inducting our first class into the San Clemente Sports Hall of Fame. We have 9 people that will be inducted tonight, and so as part of the event, that'll happen later on. It's an absolute great turnout. We're expecting about 100 people, and I think we got closer to 170 or 180. I think more people will actually be here for the induction ceremonies when we get to them. We have some of our local restaurants come in and provide some food, wine and drinks, of course, as well as get ready to acknowledge and celebrate the 9 people from San Clemente that will be entering the San Clemente Sports Hall of Fame. Damien runs Sunset by the Pier amongst a number of restaurants that he has, and he's absolutely outstanding when it comes to supporting the community and supporting events like this. What do you think of this event so far?
I love it. We've got a great group of local celebrities, got a good group of people in here, and we're all just trying to give a little bit back.
Over the years in San Clemente, you couldn't literally go to any event without Carboneros being there to support the community. And this is Tony's daughter, Christine. And Christine, what do you think of this event so far?
Good, but I wish you would have told me and I would have dressed better if you were interviewing me.
Oh. And also standing here with us is Sam Masato. Sam really has been heading up for several years now, a number of years, I think.
4 years.
4 years. One of the largest Little League programs in not only in California but in the nation, which is our program here in San Clemente. And so he's our Little League guy, and he was also with me on the selection committee for this Hall of Fame.
The committee has picked a fine slate, an initial slate of inductees this year, and I'm very proud of all of our inductees.
And by the way, now I'm here with Catherine Stovall-Dennis. Catherine is going to do the ultimate design. She's already done some of the design work, but she's the one that will be doing several murals up on the wall where we're going to display the Hall of Fame. She's also doing the individual plaques for the Hall of Fame. Do you have anything you'd like to say about this event and about the hall?
I am overwhelmed at the qualifications of the inductees. I just can't believe how talented homegrown San Clemente can be. It's just amazing. I'm in awe of every single athlete that was chosen, and I know there's more coming next year.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable.
Here we are with Mr. Rainbow Sandals, Sparky. And Sparky was also on the selection committee. What do you think? Do you think we got it right?
You know, Jim, I think we did get it right. Took a while, but with your help, we did it.
Terrific. Thank you for your support.
Well, thank
really
you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Okay. I'm here with Bob Lutz. Bob is kind of a world famous, internationally famous, let's put it this way, tennis player. He won over 40 doubles championships with Stan Smith being his partner in a lot of them. He's lived here in San Clemente for a lot of years, I guess since 1973.
40 years.
He's won some, amongst other things, 4 U.S. Opens, an Australian Open, was in the doubles finals in both Wimbledon and the French Open. And he works here, teaches, still teaching at our local tennis club. And in fact, part of the deal for him to get in the hall is that he's got to go out and play some tennis with me.
I didn't know about that part.
Anyways,
Yeah.
What do you think of this?
It's a beautiful complex. I have to admit, it's the first time here. Really impressed.
Good, good.
Where are the tennis courts at?
Yeah, we're working on that.
Really?
We're working on that. So congratulations.
Well, thank you.
Glad that you're one of our initial 9.
Well,
You
thank
really deserve it.
Well, thank you. I don't know about that, but thanks for selecting me.
All right. Here I'm with Don Kindred. Don is on the board of directors of the Friends of Beaches, Parks and Rec Foundation. He was also on the selection committee with me. He's also the publisher of the San Clemente Journal, and he also created this masterpiece of our 9 inductees.
Well, we knew we weren't going to have all the tiles, so we wanted to make a little facsimile of all of them so they'd kind of see. And we might find out if I made any typos before they actually get me.
So anyway, what do you think about our selectees? Sure.
What do I do with my hands here, Jim? Do I hold this like this?
You
or?
have to get used to this because you're going to be
this?
doing some around towns. You're going to be the guy with the microphone going around. In fact, you might want to actually try and go and talk to a few people.
I'm around towning you right now, Jim. How is this event going for you?
Great. And in fact, what I'm going to suggest right now is that you go over and interview one of the 2 people you nominated, Colin McPhillips, right over there.
Hey, Colin, how you doing?
Very good.
So, what do you think about the event here tonight?
This event's awesome. It's super cool. Seeing everybody together and the best place to live on Earth. So it's a very, very fun evening.
Yeah. And besides the Friends of San Clemente, who else would you like to thank tonight?
I'd like to thank, heck, my parents for taking me surfing every day. Like, taking me to the beach every day, get to do what I did. My wife, family. I got sponsors here. I got Wags over here, Salt Life, Sparky with Rainbow. Just everybody that's hanging out. It's all good time.
Okay, we're here with Greg Long, the first ever big wave world champion. And unfortunately, I had the obligation to recommend Greg for the Wall of Fame, but he got nominated anyway.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, congratulations. Greg's here. Greg, what do you think about this event tonight?
Amazing celebration of just sporting disciplines across the board. So to be involved and inducted in the inaugural year, it really it means a lot. It's one thing to win a competition or a tournament, but when the collective community recognizes you for your efforts in your own sporting discipline, it really has a lot of sentimental value for myself especially. So it's really an honor and a privilege, and extremely grateful.
Hey, Chris, thank you so much.
No problem, yeah.
You were our guest
I'm just
MC. All right.
Here,
All right.
I saw Greg, I had to talk to
I
him.
know. I think that's great. Give me a break.
Just in a few minutes, I'll be turning this over to Jim Everett, who will be the Master of Ceremonies for the 2013 Sports Hall of Fame presentation, which most of you are waiting for anyway. I want to give a special thanks to CR&R, who is the sponsor of the display wall that we'll see in back. They have already given a large amount toward that, and I'll talk about it in just a second. First of all, I want to say, though, that the Friends of San Clemente Beaches Parks and Recreation Foundation was actually formed in the year 2000 with the mission to help make San Clemente a better community through the support of those activities and recreational situations for which most of us moved here in the first place. That is, the beaches, parks, trails, and recreational opportunities. I know that we all love the lifestyle and for all the ways that we can enjoy them. It was for the healthy joy out of life that Ole Hansen promised for our citizens. The Friends Foundation supports those activities a step beyond what the city budgets might otherwise afford. Throughout the years, the foundation has supported a number of city activities, helped to incubate several foundations related to our mission goals, and held events which have added to the spirit and life of our community. At the inaugural fundraiser event held in the same location last February, we donated $219,000 to the city to assist for funding of this incredible aquatic center and sports park.
This year, we're highly enlightened the extraordinary athletes that have touched our community through their talents and contributions to their sports. Sue is already a member of the International Women's Sports Hall of Fame, the UCLA Hall of Fame, just to name two, after having a hand in 11 national championships in softball as either as a Bruins player or coach. She played at UCLA from 1975 to 78, was UCLA's first All-American softball player, and compiled a career-winning percentage of 835. Ooh, that's great. During an 18-year coach run as the head coach of UCLA. 887 victories, 175 losses, and 1 tie. I'd like to hear about that tie at some point in time. I am so proud to present her as the first member of our Sports Hall of Fame. Sue? He was the inspiration for a character played by David Hasselhoff on the TV show Baywatch. Damn, that's pretty neat. His real lifeguarding skills and his resume are far more impressive than anything Hollywood could dream up. He won 45 National Open Lifeguard Championships and is arguably the most prolific and multi-skilled waterman of his generation, if not beyond. Mitch remains highly competitive in and out of the water, frequently competing in and winning the run and swim and stand-up paddleboard triathlon in San Clemente's annual fest. And it gives me a great deal of pleasure, and I would like to present it to Mitch. And Chris, thank you for nominating such a great guy. Over the course of a 9-year NFL career as a quarterback with the Dolphins, Kansas City Chiefs, and Washington Redskins, Bill would wipe the silly moniker from everyone's memory. His best years came in a Chiefs uniform, where he made the Pro Bowl in 1983 after setting single-season records for yards, 4,348, and completions, 346. He threw for over 300 yards in 4 games, topping out at 417 yards. He left the Chiefs as the most prolific passer in the team history behind Lenny Dawson. Bob with his, come join me here, Bob with his longtime partner Stan Smith comprised one of the winningest, if not the most winningest, doubles team the sport of tennis has ever seen, capturing 5 Grand Slam titles, including the U.S. Open in 1964. He ascended to the #1 ranking in the world of doubles in 1974. He reached the final of Wimbledon doubles 3 times and the French Open once in doubles. Also a highly regarded singles player, especially when he first started, ranked number 7 in 1972, just 2 years into his 12-year career. Another key thing is he played on 5 winning Davis Cup teams. So I'd like to congratulate Bob Lutz, and with that, present him.
Thank you.
Mary Mulligan Crapo, basketball, an extraordinary athlete. Her accomplishments include 1981 San Clemente High School and Orange County Athlete of the Year, the CFI champion girls basketball and softball, San Clemente's head coach of basketball for 25 years. That included 13 consecutive South Coast League basketball championships, 5 CIFs championships, and a career record of 500 and 200 to 211 losses. She was a three-time CIF Southern Section Coach of the Year award. She's named female coach with the most wins in Orange County history. She earned 10 letters in 3 sports while at high school. So this guy, nominated by Chris Ham, he turned pro at 18. He was a 3-time longboard world champion, 1999 in Australia. 2001 Jeffreys Bay, yeah, that's skiing down the mountains. In South Africa, and 2002 down in Cabo San Lucas. 1994 and 2007, the Huntington Beach U.S. Open Surfing Champion. 4-time winner of Toes on the Nose Rabbit Classic. Now he's doing some stand-up paddling, and he was a U.S. representative in the 2012 ISA World Games of stand-up paddling surfing in Peru. Greg's accomplishments include a 2001 NSASA National Men's Open title at age 17. In 2003, the Red Bull Big Wave contest that I mentioned earlier. In 2008, the Maverick Surf Contest winner, a 20-foot wave. He split the purse with himself and 5 other finalists. In 2009, the Quicksilver Big Wave Invitational winner, a 40-foot waves at Waimea Bay and in Oahu. And the note I have here is that in doing this, he took down Kelly Slater. Arch is a Michigan native and is a legend of the volleyball courts, both indoor and on the sand, having led Team USA to indoor gold in 1984. He was a UCLA All-American for 4 straight years. In 1984 and 1988, the 6-man indoor volleyball gold medalist at the Olympics. In 1993, he was he was named to the UCLA Hall of Fame. And the famous one for us is the 1996 beach volleyball Olympic champion. In 2001, he was inducted into the Volleyball Hall of Fame and awarded the FIVB International Volleyball Federation Best Volleyball Player of the Century. Ryan honed his crowd-pleasing moves and hard-charging style on our own streets here in San Clemente. He became the youngest athlete to win the X Games gold medal when he won the park skating competition in 2003 at age 13. His accomplishments including not only that, but winning several other X Games gold medals, first place winner of the Gravity Games, the Vans Triple Crown, Slam City Jam, Thrasher's Buster Bale, and the X Games. 2009 IFC Skateboard World Champion. He's done 4 big screen movies. He had his own MTV reality series for a couple of years. And I guess he's got his own clothing line. So anyways, Ryan had a lot going for him, not just his sports. Thank you so much.